Hello and welcome to another episode of the Meta Call. This is Smitty from 60cards.com. I'm here against a battle against KYT from ManaDeprived.com. He is the runner, the CEO of that site. But anyways, we played a quick game the other night, and he was playing Caw Blade, so this was a pretty fair matchup. I mean, as far as like interactions and how the game generally goes. And I just wanted to share it with you. I'm going to post probably a couple more Caw Blades as well. So this is in the list. I'll post it, but it's in the same the list I showed in the last video against the Larry Swassey's blue-green Vengevine. You can see it there. So, anyways, we'll start this match. See how it goes. I don't know why it doesn't show his name, but it is KYT, and you'll see him when he casts stuff. So we start with a very strong opener, especially against Caw Blade. They can't pierce our Lotus Cobra turn 2, so we're going to get that online. It'll probably stick for a turn, which means he'll be facing down Vengevine or countering Vengevine. So these are just the type of openers you want to see, especially having a fetch land and all our Razor Verges. Mostly a nut draw. I mean, there's a turn 4 kill in this deck with Mirror and Crusader, but this is exactly what we want to see almost every time. So here we just go Vengevine, we get in some damage. Now I could have attacked with the Cobra to prevent the Batterskull from coming in. He probably wouldn't have blocked, but I didn't want to risk it because that Elish Norn is actually going to be fairly solid in this matchup. It's pretty important, and we can cast it next turn if we have the opening too. So Batterskull, and here's the thing with that play, by the way. I knew he had the Batterskull, and if he had flashed in and blocked the Vengevine, that would have been okay, because, I mean, we need to get rid of that Batterskull. It costs 5 to equip, and then we don't have to be dealing with it for a couple turns, because if he's tapping out to equip a Batterskull, he's going to lose. So, therefore, I always throw my Vengevines into Batterskulls, because we can get the Vengevines back pretty easily, especially with the fetch. Our hand probably couldn't recur Vengevine, but he didn't know that. And actually, KYT probably played that correct, because he's going to gain the life back. His Batterskull is a creature still. So it was a smart play. KYT is really good at Caw Blade. So he drops the Jason, taps out, which is our golden ticket. We love it when Caw Blade taps out. So here's the thing. Well, you know what? I forget what I do here, but I probably just play the Elish Norn, obviously, because I wipe that, get rid of the Germ, and get a kill Jace here. So it's definitely the play. Those Germs being black is the biggest struggle for this deck, because we have, you know, sort of War and Peace. But so anyways, Elish Norn comes down. He can't save Jace, so he just lets Jace die. We had to attack both of them. Day of Judgment here wouldn't even been bad, because obviously he would have tapped out again. We would have had Stoneforge and Birds come back, which would have brought back Vengevine, and we would have had equipment for the next turn, as well as a Sun Titan next turn. So, I mean, there was not many ways he could have won this game either way. So, here we go. You don't want to overextend. Obviously, I could have cast Sun Titan. It would have just been countered, but we want that for later. I cast the Sword of War and Peace because I had the Mana Leak mana up. That was fine. But also just equipping it and getting in some extra damage seems fine here. It might have been getting a little too greedy, but probably not. Sorry the play goes so fast. I mean, I'll do more live videos, but they take a while, and they take a lot longer to do, to render, and to upload. But I just wanted to treat you guys with some videos and some insight, some smaller insight here. But into the Royal, that's going to let him be able to trade with that Cobra. So that seems like a fine play. Into the Royal is actually really good against this deck, bouncing the equipment, then letting them block with something. But at this point, he's got no board position. He knows that what I have in my hand, and that I can cast it. At least with another mana. So he just got a Jace to find some stuff. This turn consists of the equip, because, and I don't like to overextend here. There's no reason to. I've got him down on lock. I'm going to kill Jace this turn no matter what. So I end up activating Wildwood, and what we do is attack Wildwood at the Jace and Stoneforge at him, because either way, that way Jace dies, because I can redirect the War and Peace damage to Jace. So this gets in some pretty solid damage here. War and Peace is very powerful, as you can see. That's the turn 4 kill. If you can get turn 2 Mirror Crusader, turn 3 Stoneforge, and then just turn 4 War and Peace, it's game, and it happens more than once. So he doesn't have an answer to all that. The recurring Vengevine is just too good. The fact that they've switched to Into the Royal over Condemn is better for Vengevine decks, even though the Into the Royal can be really good against this deck. But often that's pretty much how Caw Blade plays out. We're not too worried about the equipment. We got plenty of equipment removal spells. We got Birthing Pod to find them and to make it uncounterable artifact removal. So that's just kind of how the Caw Blade matchup goes. Highly favorable. I think I'm about 8-1 against Caw Blade decks in the last 2 or 3 days. So, and that's no exaggeration. The decks I've lost to are Twin a couple times, and I have lost to a Caw. And I think maybe, I can't remember what the last one was, but the red deck wins advanced matchup is actually really good with the Batterskulls and stuff. So anyways, I'll quit rambling. Hopefully show you more vids, and hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.